Hey everybody, it's Ace Derek at Second Chance Garage, hitting the car with phosphoric acid right now. Want to give you a little preview of what's going on here. So what I tried to do, start on this side of the car and hit this side of the car with phosphoric acid. First thing I see is that was probably too much to take off in one chomp, but the problem I'm having is I rinse the car and I come back and there's more stuff, and I've rinsed this car like 10 times, scrubbing it down with a Scotch-Brite each time, and the stuff just doesn't seem to go away. Part of the problem is just the overspray from rinsing the car has gone onto this side of the car. You can see what this stuff does. It doesn't want to come off very easily, so hopefully this won't prove to have been a monumental mistake. I'm going to keep scrubbing it and see. I'll show you the top of the car here. So this side I didn't even hit. This is just the overspray from rinsing the car. You see, turned everything funky here. Now, my friend Pete has shown a lot of videos of using vinegar where you have this stuff left. But usually, he rinses the car and he's done. Seems like every time I rinse it, more comes off. So I don't know. This isn't vinegar that I used. It's crud cutter stuff over here. But anyway, I'm going to keep at it, see how it goes. Alright, I can't see how what I did was an improvement. This car looks 10 times worse now than when I started. I'm pretty sure at this point that this is flash rust. I don't know how you guys wash a car without it rusting. I mean, basically as soon as the water hit this thing, it just started to rust. And the phosphoric acid says rinse with water, and before you paint it, you're supposed to wash it with soap and water, as far as I know. But I'm pretty sure this is rust, because I wipe this and wipe this and wipe this and come back and it just comes right off like rust. So I'm not sure, especially if you look up there. This nice, beautiful, clean roof I had yesterday or Saturday. Now it's got rust. Sure looks like rust anyway. So I guess I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to DA it down and keep on going. I don't know what else to do. Okay, now I can see I've got a combination of factors going on here. I decided to wash the car down with soap and water while I was at it. Figure get all the water out of the way up front. So the roof has got some rust on it, but a lot of what you see here is the discoloration from the phosphoric acid itself. I'm pretty sure, because it doesn't come off. But every time I wash this, it comes off orange, so there's still rust on there, but I'm just going to DA it now rather than washing and washing and washing. These panels, when I wash them, they come off clean, but if you look up close, you can see they still have that discoloration going on. And back here is a good indicator, because I was washing this with phosphoric acid here, so this got all funky. This was all wet in here. There's no rust or discoloration or anything here. And you can clearly see where the line stops, so that's not rust. It still does come off a little bit though, so you got to clean it up real good, but I don't think that's rust. And there are places like right there that certainly looks like rust. But anyway, I'm going to hit it with the DA now and see where we stand. Okay, so here's what things look like after hitting it with the DA. I gotta say, I'm not real happy with this. And I don't know about you guys, but that looks like rust in there to me. Not sure what to do here. Jeff from James Freddy's did a good video on phosphoric acid and talked about phosphoric acid, DA, repeat until your DA didn't come back with any rust on it. I'm going to try a little spot here and just keep working it and see if maybe if it ever gets better. But it seems like the phosphoric acid does its trick, but then as soon as I hit it with water to rinse it, bam, it rusts. So I'm not sure that's a cycle that can be won, but I'm going to give it another try here and see what happens. This is the state of affairs after washing it 2 or 3 times with phosphoric acid and rinsing it off. And as I was saying before, you know, it looks great when the phosphoric acid is on it, but as soon as you rinse it with water, it just immediately starts to rust. You know, and some of this stuff is the phosphoric acid traces, but I mean, you look down in the pits, it just looks like rust down in there. It looks to me like it's just flash rusting. Stuff like this, I think that's the phosphoric acid, not actual rust, but you know, it's really hard to tell them apart. They're the same color. So how do you tell? I don't know. Anyway, I think, as I said before in this video, I hope this doesn't turn out to be a profound and colossal mistake to have put the phosphoric acid on this car. I mean, I only planned on doing the roof, but the stuff just ran all over the car, so the whole car's been covered with it now. The whole car looks like crap, basically. And it was beautiful a couple of days ago, now it looks like hell. So, I don't know. I'm just going to paint it anyway, because I don't know what else to do. And assuming I get that far today, and at this rate I may not even get that far. And if it comes off, it comes off. As I was saying before, that was the whole experiment with this roof. If the paint doesn't stick, then I'll replace the roof. And now I've damaged the rest of the car too, which sucks. But you know, this I think I can clean because it's not like way down in pits and stuff. It's just on the surface for the most part. So I am profoundly deflated right now. Oh man, I was so excited to get this thing painted today, and it's just been a freaking disaster every step of the way today. But maybe it'll turn out nicely, and we'll see. Alright, let me give you an update of where I am. So what I'm doing is going over the whole car with the DA and using this guy here, which is a good surface rust removal tool. And you know, all of these little pits where I had taken the flap disc to it before, they were all full of rust. So I got all of that off. This is all nice and clean again. But fundamentally, I've had to go through and sand the entire car again to get it ready. I'll show you what it used to look like. Like this. You can see that's pretty foul. It's taken a lot of work. I think I can get this done in the next couple of hours, and that would still allow me to shoot the car tonight. We'll see. I may have no energy left by then, and then I'm toast because I need to shoot this thing theoretically within 48 hours of stripping everything like this with the phosphoric acid, and it's a work week for me, so I can't take another day off. So I'm going to try my hardest to get this thing done tonight, and I'm about to hit this side of the car now. The other side's done. It's about 4 o'clock, I think, now. Something like that. So I've been working on this thing for a long time. But keep going. Alright, she's done. At least as good as I can get it. So I went over pretty much the whole car again with that little wheel there, wherever the rust was. De-ate it with 80 grit, hand sanded it. So it looks pretty much like it looked before yesterday, or before today. I'm not really sure the phosphoric acid did anything. I know it's supposed to turn rust black. I think maybe on the heaviest rust spots it did that, but in the other rust spots it just filled with rust. You know, after it cleaned it, it was black, but then it just turned to rust again. So I don't know. So I am gonna tape this thing off, push it back into the garage, post this video, get your guys' opinions on this stuff, and maybe I'll shoot it tonight. Maybe not. I think it looks okay now. I think it's in good shape. It was a lot of work though. Alright, see you later. Alright, I think we're gonna call it a day. I think I'll come home early from work tomorrow and see if I can get this thing painted. It's all masked off, ready to go. Could paint it tonight if I wanted to, but too tired. I want to get this video posted as well and see if you guys have any commentary on it. Give you some close-ups of some of the trouble areas that I've cleaned up. I think everything's fine now. Mosquitoes are getting me. I think I got pretty much all of the rust off of it. It's all looking good. Remember, I'm not painting this, so don't worry about that. The roof still looks like hell. I don't know what to do about that. I'll show you what that looks like. I shouldn't say like hell, but I still got a brown discoloration to it everywhere. I guess it does look better than it did when I started working on the car. Not perfect. So the masking here is not for overspray. It's just to remind me where to stop, so places where I didn't clean yet, so I know where to come back later. And also just to keep the crap from inside the car from blowing out while I'm painting. There's still a lot of junk inside the car, and I don't want any of that stuff blowing up. It's basically just to keep the air out. So, all in all, I think it looks pretty good now. Like I said, it was a lot of work. Pretty much had to resand the whole car again. But I think it's all looking good now. You can still see some of the discoloration from the phosphoric acid in there, but I think that's okay. I sanded that. So, let me know what you guys think. If there's anything else I should do before I go ahead and shoot this thing, and you know, if you guys have any idea what the heck happened there. Can you just not put water on a car like this? Or is it some reaction with the phosphoric acid? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that people wash their cars before they paint them, so I'm at a loss. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Look forward to any comments anybody has. Let me know if I shouldn't paint this thing, if there's anything else I should do. Otherwise, tomorrow, hopefully, I can get this thing in paint. Thanks.